Hey everybody, welcome to WCNC Charlotte's Off the Clock with Carboni podcast. I'm WCNC Charlotte Sports Director Nick Carboni. You can catch me every Monday through Friday at 6 and 11 on NBC here in the Queen City. This week's guest will be driving the number 34 Ford in Sunday's NASCAR Cup Series race in Phoenix. He's ninth in the series standings with 3 top 10s, a top 5, and one really big win. Daytona 500 winner Michael McDowell joining the show. He won the first and biggest race of the year, marking his first victory in 358 Cup starts. This weekend, he's not far from his hometown of Glendale in Arizona, even receiving a key to the city on Thursday with the mayor proclaiming it Michael McDowell Day. Now Michael lives in the Charlotte area. He's actually the co-owner of GoPro Motorplex, a fun place to check out even during these times. You can enjoy our chat as you get ready for the race. All right, Michael, I always start with a little off-the-clock, rapid-fire question, so I'm going to hit you with a few. They're nice and easy, though, nothing too tough. I ask every NASCAR driver what road or street or area in the Charlotte area they would love to block off and just take it for a spin. So where's the number 34 Ford Mustang going in the Charlotte area? What are you closing off?
You know, I don't know if it would be considered the Charlotte area, but there's the road, from Bristol to Charlotte. There's some back roads that you go, you kind of miss the Boone area and you kind of run to the south side of that. I forget what highway it is. Maybe it's 19 or 11, but it's pretty awesome. It's funny that you mentioned that because we've been on a road trip here with my family, and I have my wife and my oldest son, they get car sick really easy.
Oh no.
And so anytime we get on fun roads, I have to do like 12 miles an hour, like make sure no speed at all. And I was telling them, I said, if you all weren't in this car, this would be the funnest road ever.
Awesome. Next question. How do you take your Love's Travel Stop coffee?
Well, it just depends on which journey I'm on. If it's early in the morning, I like the taste, so I'll put some cream and Splenda in it. But if it's late at night, I'll drink it black because I'm just trying to get home.
More of a function. What's your fastest time at the GoPro Motorplex?
I should know this. I've been in the 46s in my shifter cart. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was fast. I have a 175 shifter out there, and it is so fast.
No kids in the car for that one. Hey, what does somebody do with a key to the city? Congratulations, by the way. Does it open anything?
I don't think it opens anything, but it was really neat yesterday. It was a lot of fun, and a really special honor for sure.
Yeah, great to be home, I'm sure. When you go 350 plus starts without that checkered flag and then you get the first one at the Daytona 500, how does that change things for you? And, how have you been able to keep your focus the last few weeks after that and put together some nice runs?
So, I think it changes a lot of the peripheral things, the things around, the team and partners and things like that. For me personally, like it hasn't changed a whole lot because you got to be ready to go the very next week, like you said. So you're still doing all the preparation and all that. So even though we've been enjoying, the moment and enjoying, this month, you still are getting ready for Daytona Road Course, getting ready for Homestead, getting ready for Vegas, getting ready for Phoenix this week. And so you don't just bask in it, if that makes sense. You still got to go to work and you still got to put in the time and you want to keep the momentum up, and you want to keep the streak going of good finishes and scoring points. And, we're off to such a good start this year, not just with the win, but with our, just our finishes in general. We want to keep that intensity up and we want to keep that going.
Even though you didn't experience, top level success earlier in your career, how cool is it that your kids are here for it? They're old enough to understand it. How fun has that been?
It's been very rewarding. Like you said, they are old enough to understand it, and they've seen it be a struggle too, right? And kids are intuitive and they pick up on things, and they wonder why don't we get to go to victory lane, and why can't you win a race? And those things don't hurt my heart. It's not like that makes me feel bad. It's a great opportunity that I've had with my kids to explain to them, like, well, sometimes their cars are better and their teams are a little bit better, but they've worked hard, and it's okay that it's like that. It's not always easy and it's not always fair. And now for them to see that, I have the opportunity with a great team, and now our cars do have speed, that, that it's possible and you can do it. Right.
Yeah.
And so it's a great, it's a great learning, opportunity for them as well.
You saw this through to the payoff, not just the 500, but like you said, the team you're on now, the resources you have now, the consistent, just spot you have. I would think just knowing that you're secure, I would guess, or as secure as you can be at this level. Does it make everything that you had to fight through earlier on worth it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm secure. This sport. The sport is really tricky, right? But I do feel secure here at Front Row, not in the sense of, that I'll be here forever and they'll always have me. But, Bob Jenkins has put a lot of trust and faith in me. And so I do feel a part of this team, and I do feel, secure in that. But it's a tough sport, and our owner's still spending a lot of his own money to be in the sport. So that always makes it a challenge, whether or not it's worth it for him to do it and continue to move forward. And but also, like you said, all those years of grinding it out to now be racing full time and to be running well, and not just to win, but running well. I enjoy where we're at right now because I enjoy being competitive and being up there. And even if it doesn't always work out, we're not always going to score top 10s and top 5s, but being that we're there and we're in the mix and we're not just in the way and we're not laps down and all those things, it's very rewarding for me. And so, yeah, I'm definitely, thankful to be in the spot that I'm in, and to, to have to work really hard for it.
All right, you're happy to be home, but how do you feel on the track there at Phoenix? What do you like about it? What are you worried about? What are you excited about?
Yeah, so I love being home, just friends and family, and it's a great racetrack. It's not one of our strongest racetracks as a team. And so, but we knew that, in the off season, we've worked really hard on the simulator and at the shop to try to be better here. And it's not just here, it's here in Loudon and Richmond, and some of these low downforce short tracks or shorter tracks have been tough for us as an organization. And so, we're trying to make improvements. I believe that we have, from the pen and paper in the simulator, but we'll see when we get on the racetrack on Sunday if we made some gains.
Daytona 500 winner, Michael McDowell. Thank you for joining us, and good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you to Michael McDowell, Front Row Motorsports, and NASCAR for helping us out with that. That's going to do it for this week's WCNC Charlotte Off the Clock podcast. Make sure you tune in on Sunday at 6 and 11 as Ashley Stroline has you covered for the race on WCNC Charlotte.